Hey, whew. It is, what is it? It is, hang on, get the calendar. Monday, 26th. And I'm sorting. Not quite at that. Let me tilt you up a bit. New stand, sorry. There we go. I'm not quite at the sowing stage yet, but I thought I better sort some, because I have a few tomato seeds. So I have some new ones and some old ones, some favorites and some whatevers. So we are going to do some Brad's Atomic again. We're going to do a Astro Arugula, which is a yellow and purple, I believe. I've grown it before. Paul Robeson. Pink Berkeley tie-dye, one of my favorite big beefsteak tomatoes. Rebel Starfighter, that's new to me. These are all heirlooms, so I should be able to save seed from them all. Ozark Sunrise. Black Crim. Most of my tomatoes are big beefsteaks. Alice's Dream. Get that out of the way, and get these out of the way. Now these ones, I have no idea what they are. I ordered them last year. I've never grown them before. They are very interesting names from Steve. I dig, no dig. Rasa Tomate Pocketbook. Britain's Breakfast. And Santiam Sunrise. So those look really cool. I will grow those for sure. And then speaking of seeds from other people, I have an Atomic Fusion, which is a larger version of the Brad's Atomic from Robin. A Lucid Gem from Robin. And a Golden Hour, which is their new release from Wild Boar Farms. Golden Hour, it's called. So those ones are definite on the list. So that's what, 3, 6. Are you seeing where this is going? The insanity of tomato season. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's 14. Blue Beauty, 15. Black Tulle, 16. And Purple Sunrise. And then I have a couple of cherry versions here. Oh, and Hillbilly. And I've got a couple of cherry. Tim's Taste of Paradise, of course, from Robin. And then I have a chocolate cherry and a purple bumblebee. Yeah, I think that's enough tomatoes. So I will hopefully get these started this week, but I thought I'd better give you the names of the tomatoes that I am doing. If you find any in the names that you'd like and I send seeds to people, ask if I've got some. They're yours. I can send them to people that like the new tomato styles. Anyway, have a great day. It is beautiful. I'll show you. Beautiful outside and sunny. And, see, sunny outside. And it is 6 degrees. It was -2 last night. So, yeah, so we're not doing much outside for sure. I had to bring all my pots inside, and I've got to go tuck away a potato pot that was under the cupboard potatoes. I forgot them outside, so hopefully they're okay. Anyway, that's it for today. Bye. Okay, so what we're doing is making stupid noises again. I bought these things last year. Where are they? I've got one here somewhere. These things last year, right? Everybody bought them. They were cool. They spray stuff. Yay, blah, blah. But if you squeeze the bottle too hard, this yellow thing on mine pops off and it goes floating, and then I soak all my seeds. So I am going to take a notebook, a leaf out of a notebook by Gagan and Peanut, and poke holes in the tops of my bottles. Now I had this old dental thing. I have no idea what it was for. It was in my toolbox, but it makes perfectly tiny, can you see, tiny little holes in the pop bottle tops. So I've been saving the bottle tops from the big bottles because I've got a few of these small bottles around, and I'll use those. That way they won't fall off, and I can make really, really fine holes in them, and it works really easy. It's just, of course, when I say that, it won't work. Just pokes a hole through. So yeah, oops, making a mess. So that's what I'm doing for my seeds, so I don't wash my seeds out everywhere. Good morning. It is Saturday, March the 2nd. I potted up all of my peppers in individual pots, and they've just numbered. I numbered the pots, and then I've got a list of what's in each numbered pot. I'm prepping, what are they? Seed starters for my tomatoes. I have sort of, where are they? I've made some lists like I do, and then I forget where they are. So that's the list of the peppers and aubergines. That's the that's the list of tomatoes, which I need to whittle down to a little bit more handling capabilities. And that's all the tomatoes. That's all the lettuces they're going to get done this week, hopefully. I'm just getting some water to suck up from the bottom, because my biggest issue last year was fungus gnats, and I'm determined to try and keep them at bay this year. Okay, I didn't have you sit and watch me do them all, because it just seemed kind of silly to do, but I got all my tomatoes done. Yes, there's a load of tomatoes there, but I have some for my daughter's sister-in-law, and some for my sister-in-law, and then some for me. So there's people being sharesies. But yeah, they're all done. March the 3rd. They were supposed to get done March the 1st. All the labels say March the 1st. But I wrote on my list how many of each I sowed and today's date. So now I know what I've got for tomatoes. Hopefully they'll be okay. It's chucking it down, but we didn't get the predicted snow they told us we were getting, so that's okay. And next on the list is lettuces. I've got a list of lettuces that I need to sort out and get done. Anyway, have a great night. It is Sunday night. Bye. Morning. It is March the 4th. And we got a sprinkling of snow last night, but it's mainly gone anyway. It doesn't last long at this time of year. The spring bulbs on the patio here are coming up slowly. And the blueberries. Oh, I'll go outside to show you the blueberries. These are the patio blueberries. This one's an evergreen, so it never loses its leaves, but it's got loads, can you see that? Sorry, loads of buds on them. Lots of buds. This one's obviously not an evergreen. This is a Brazzleberry Perpetua. And that one over there is a bushel and berry glaze blueberries. So they're only about 3 foot tall. 3 foot tall? Oh, this one says 3 to 5. Oops. They probably need a bit of feed and a bit of water, so I'll get that done. Oh, that's my dahlia. I'm hoping he's fine in there. These are some more bulbs. God, it's cold. It's like 1 degree. Insanity. I'm not too thrilled with the bulbs in there. They're not doing great, but they're not doing terrible either. Make sure I don't lock the dog outside. She loves being on the patio. So today's cucumber day. I was going to do lettuces today, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do them direct sow in some pots, so that's why we've changed our mind. It says I can do cucumbers 3 to 4 weeks before our last frost date, so they'll be inside for a while anyway. So do you think I have enough varieties of cucumbers? Some of them are lovely gifts from people in the UK that I mentioned in my last video. These are from Nanou and Grinch, plot number 9. This is a Carmen F1 that I'm growing because Jonny at Jonny's Kitchen Garden, whom I hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him or seen his videos in a long time. He's not posted. He suggested those. And then I've got a couple of them that are small patio ones that are open pollinated, so I can put them inside the greenhouse and I don't have to worry about if anything can get in there. So that is what we are doing today. I've got to make up a list and I've got to use my label maker, which I've got to figure out how to make the printing bigger because it's super tiny on there. So yeah, that's what our job is today, is to get some cucumbers made up on a list and to get the labels made and then to get them sewn in these little trays here, and then it can go under the cloche upstairs in the warm extra room. Bye. Okay, so that's them done. That's all the melons and cucumbers. And this will all go upstairs with a dome on top of it in the warm spare bedroom. It's really warm up there, so until they germinate, they can just stay in a warm room. And we should be okay. So got lots, got extras, got friends to give them away to, hopefully. Okay, so that's the lettuces done. Oh, I'm terrible at lettuce, so we'll see. These ones are all pelleted, these 4. And they're pelleted from last year, so hopefully they'll be okay, because Robin, I think, mentioned that pelleted seeds don't last more than a year, so we'll see how that goes. Or is that just an urban myth by seed companies that want you to buy more? So I got all those done. I'll put a list in the notes, and all those done. And that one's Northern Queen from Andy at Beans, Brews, and Bread. So that's an heirloom. Yeah, so we'll see. And I've got a note in my calendar to do all this again in a month to 6 weeks so that we've got successional sowing. So yeah, that's lettuces done today, March the 6th. Gorgeous sunny day outside, but really cold. Sorry, fuzzy camera again, but I just wanted to show you the pots, getting them ready. So I put a little bit of plastic in the bottom, like that, because I don't want it to look like plastic. So these are gonna go on the hangers, and I might grow salads and stuff in these inside the brassica cage. I'm not quite positive yet, but things are still in motion, right? So anyway, have a great day. Bye. And again, apologies for the fuzzy. I have to remember to keep bringing my camera out when I come out to work. Strawed all the strawberry plants, not straw flowers. So there we go, that's all them done. Hopefully they'll all come back tiggity-boo this year. If not, worst case scenario, garden center, here I come. Anyway, that's it, we're going in for lunch. It is 12 o'clock on Wednesday. Okay, whew, cold. It is, I think those are my Michaelmas daisies. My sedums are coming back, thank goodness. Need to clip some of the tips off my hydrangeas, but lots of bulbs coming up. Although, I must say, there's lots of, by the looks of it, snail damage. I can tell it's snail because it's littler, so they're just the baby snails, but everything's coming up, poking its heads through, so that's good. Yeah, crazy. Should be lots of color in here this year. I put some, what did I put over there? Where is that? Those are gladiolas, so hopefully they're all going to be okay. Anyway, let's go out to the back and see what's going on out there. It's cold again. It was 0 degrees this morning and the bird bath is frozen. But that's okay. It's winter. And that's Gerald chucking stuff out the door. Brat. More mole ice. Ooh. Brr. See, these are my irises, and as you can tell, they're already being chewed to crap. But we have daffodils coming out. Yay! Signs of spring. My heather needs a good clipping. The rabbits chew the crap out of it, so we just leave it to its own devices. Mr. Frog's hanging out in the yard. Let's see, I recorded a whole reel of film for you guys yesterday and then realized that the button wasn't pushed for play or record, so nothing got done. Oh, brr, it's cold. Come on out to the... This is all crap that falls down from the trees when it's windy. This is the big mama tree, we call her. She used to be like 300 feet tall, but we chopped her down for safety reasons. But when it's windy, it dances in the wind. I mean, she's got huge, you can just see the branches. So if you can see how big the branches are, you can imagine how tall the tree was before. These pots of bulbs, everything's so slow. Look at it. Like, I don't know, it's just crazy. I've got them covered for the you-know-who's, the squirrels. Chives are doing good. Yeah, everything's coming up. Bee bomb's coming back. Everything's coming back, except my raspberries. Everything's coming back, so it should be okay. Let's go inside and see what's going on. I came to bring my saw outside. I bought myself a saw. I saw a saw on sale and I bought it. Come on in. Let's see what's out here today. Something digging down there. Digging for worms, I would think. Hopefully. Yeah, I came out here and did a whole, oh, look at this, look at that yesterday, and then nothing showed up. We've got still the same daffodil. More daffies and tulips coming up over there. I'm going to keep forgetting to tell myself that it is only the beginning of March, right? Hyacinths are all coming back out. More crocuses. Gladiolas are popping up in the corner there. Those are my red gladiolas that did absolutely sweet all last year. So hopefully they'll flower this year. Sedums. I love sedums. They're so easy to propagate and the bees just adore the flowers. Yeah, so white one's dying off, purple one's coming out. I'm sure I had some orange ones as well, but that's beside the point. Any color will do, right? Something going on in here, or no? That must be a lily over there. It's propagated itself. It'll have to come out because they're super tall. Or maybe not, I'll see. Maybe we'll leave them in here for now. We got a sprinkling of snow this morning, but it disappeared as fast as it came. Boy, do I need new bark mulch on the ground. Anyway, more crocuses. These ones were all dug up last year, but apparently I didn't dig them all up because they came back. Yeah, so let's go put this inside. My elephant garlic looks like crap. It came up. It got cold, it got wet, it died. It came up, it got cold and wet and died. So I don't know if it will survive or not. Lots going on, lots of tulips, no mousies. Peonies are coming up. You see the little red shoots coming up on the peonies. So that's good. It's a good sign. Loads of tulips eventually. So, but then again, I did put like a couple of hundred in there. Let's see, anything else to show you. Let's go see what's going on in the greenhouse. Potatoes are fine. I panicked last night. See, this is what gardeners do. In the middle of the night, I went, oh God, if those potatoes are in there, I wonder if the mice and the rats will come and find them, but it doesn't look like they did. Sweet peas are holding their own, but boy, are they dormant. It is just so cold. What did I see over here coming up? I think that's a mallow, but I'm not sure. There's a pea coming up there, but those are regular peas. Yeah, those are regular peas. Still no great action on the strawberries. Parisienne carrots are all coming up. Tete-a-tetes are holding their own. Onions, whatever. And those are flowers, flowers, and more flowers. Yeah, not a lot going on. That's for sure. Anyway, put my saw down and head in the house. Bye. I forgot to bring my camera out, but I just wanted to show you a picture of the rhubarb, so I'm just going to use my fuzzy phone. I think it's fuzzy because the case is probably dirty. But look at the rhubarb coming up. This rhubarb is... oh gosh, I have to think how old it is. It belonged to originally a crown from Gerald's grandmother, and Gerald's as old as dirt. So from his grandmother, it's got to be an originating family heirloom rhubarb that's probably about, I'd say 90 years old at the very least. Anyway, that's the rhubarb. We don't grow it to eat, we grow it as a flower. And I'll show you, I'll insert a picture of what it looks like when it's in its full glory. It's about 6 or 7 feet tall. Oh, update. What are these? Oh, these are lavenders. Spares. These are all spares. Spares, spares, and spares. That's the celeries. I have to keep turning them. I probably could use some water. I overwater things all the time. It's terrible. Okay, so that's the lavender. That's the ginger, not doing much of anything at all. I'm going to look up what to do with ginger. That's my only surviving black dahlia, and nothing on the petunias yet. Anyway, we'll see. We're going to go outside for a while. Okay, update. Let's see, update film at 11. This is the garlic. They're not doing great, but they're not doing anything that they're not supposed to be doing. They're just slow. It gave them a bit of fertilizer. Whatever carrots started coming up in the center row died, so I'll have to put some new ones in there. But yeah, it's bloody cold. Oh my God. I'm trying to clean up out here. There's so much stuff to clean up. So many drag marks. So that's me dragging tables across the lawn. But it's all moss anyway over here. So the moss takes over everything in the yard. Showed you my tulips, or did I? Showed you my tulips on Instagram. They are chewed all at the bottom. All chewed off. Oh, sorry. All chewed off. In this bed here. So anything that's got a big gaping hole in it, voles, moles, mice, whatever, are chewing holes in my tulips. So next year I might sink pots and put the tulips in them, or I might not do tulips in here at all. They don't seem to bother anything else, just the tulips. But at that cost, I'm getting a bit pissed off about it. Let's see what else. It's bulb bouncing time, bulb producing time. Everything's starting to pop up now. Sedums, I showed you those the other day, I think. But what I came to show you was I lined all my baskets and shoveled in some compost. It's supposed to rain for 5 days, so I'm not going to get much done out here. So those are all filled now. I might grow some bush beans in these, and they can hang over, because there's not going to be a lot growing in this bed here, because that's the blueberry bed. I have a couple in here, because these will have lettuces in them, because they can be protected from hopefully from the cabbage whites, because this will be netted again once I get this door finished. I dug out that lily that I mentioned the other day, because I just didn't want it poking through the roof, because they get very, very, very tall. As they get older, by their 3rd year, they're supposed to be like 8 feet tall, 6 feet tall, 6 feet tall, something like that. Let's see, what else do I have to show you? Nothing. There's nothing going on. That's where the lily got moved to. I'm assuming it's a lily, because there were lilies in there. Nothing going on in here. That's garlic interspersed with flowers. The flowers will all have to be moved next year, but I'll take them out after, obviously, after they've finished. Got a tulip and some hyacinths back there. Somewhere in here there's gladiolas as well. So, and there's lilies in here, but the lilies are where the sticks are. Stick there, and there's a sheet there, and there's this black stick over there. I might move this sunflower over to the spin you around, sorry. Put it on there where that stick is. I moved the flower pots that were there because I wanted them inside the cage. This poor little lone crocus. These are my giant alliums. It's cool the way they get water in them. I don't know if you can see that. They've got little puddles of water, and when it gets really, really cold, the water freezes, so they've got little ice cubes in them. Other than that, there's not a lot going on out here. Like I said, it is absolutely insanely cold. It was -2 this morning when Gerald got up, and like I said, it's supposed to rain. The mice are obviously underground, so they must be voles or something, because they're not coming up and eating the stuff that's in the live traps. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh, mother of pearl. Nothing. Sweet peas. Yeah, I think I filmed all this yesterday, so I won't bother you with all this. I just wanted to show you the baskets I'd filled up. These are potatoes. There's nothing coming up in the potatoes yet, but those are the under the cupboard potatoes, so I'm not expecting a lot from them. And other than a couple of peas coming up, there's not really anything coming up in the flowers. So the carrots are doing quite well. That's an onion I stuck in there. I had an extra shallot, so I stuck one in the middle. But the carrots are doing fine. These flowers. More flowers. Strawberries are tucked in for the day. No rat down there. Nope. Yeah, so not a lot going on. I will post video and go from there. Have a great day. Happy Thursday. Bye. Doing some more zinnias. I love my zinnias. So some of these are from here. Some of these are from Bessie's back east. And some of them are from lovely people, contributors from the UK, which I listed in my I think the video before this one. So yeah, so I've got really short ones. I've got ones that are a dwarf zinnia, very small. I've got, these ones are really small. These ones are 12 to 18 inches tall. These ones are 30 inches tall, and these ones are the really tall ones. So I am, what are the lily puts? 24 inches tall. So these ones obviously will go at the front, and then the taller ones and the medium ones will go at the back. But yeah, love my zinnias. I'm getting those done today. These are my tomato bins that I use for watering my tomatoes in. These are cardboard containers so that I don't have to disturb the roots of the zinnias. I can just plant the whole pot. So that's what we're doing today. The sun is out today. But we are due for 5 days of pouring rain, so I thought I better get out here and get some work done. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't think you need to watch me sow zinnias. I'll show you what I've done at the end of the week, I guess. But as I said, I might post this now because it's about 20 minutes long and there's not really much else going to be going on during the week. Anyway, off to sow zinnias. What else did we do? We rejigged this. I'm going to see if Gerald could make this table shorter for me because it's at, we're at waist height. And I want it for lettuces and stuff, but that's a debate that I'm still making in my head. I've moved my sink, but it's got to go somewhere else. Everything had to move from the garlic bed because the garlic bed was getting no sunshine, and it will need some sunshine. I've still got loads of stuff to do on the outside of the greenhouse, but it's getting late. I'm tired, so I fixed that. Got labels to wash. I made a mess. We're downpours, so I covered the bulbs that are over there. Left the lid open so it can fill up with some water. Moved my sunflower over here. So the sunflower's in the flower bed. What else? Straightened up my pole that's inside the brassica cage, and I showed you already I filled the dirt. So that's about it for today. I'm pooped. No more tulip deaths yet, knock on wood, but the peonies are coming up really good. I don't know why there's a rock in there. These ones I should have lifted this year, but I'll lift them after they've died off again so that they're up higher. That's why the pots are around them. They're bottomless pots so that I can keep the soil away from the tops, because if you bury peonies too deep, they won't flower. And these holes are me because I poked some holes down to the tunnels down there and poured some castor oil down there because apparently it's supposed to be good for moles and voles. We shall see. Right, let's move that out of the way and see what's going on down here. Nothing. Probably just a bloody mole hole. Anyway, my hands are getting dirty because I keep wiping them on my pants because I'm an idiot. Showed you my garlic, right? Or the lack thereof. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going in the house. It's clouded over. Here comes the shitty weather. I've got to remember to take these things inside. Anyway, have a great night. It is Thursday night. Bye. Morning. It is March the 9th. It's 4 degrees outside. Very cold, very damp, very dull. It's overcast and we're not supposed to be getting anything other than rain for the next 5 days. I came out to do some sowing, but not a lot of sowing because there's not a lot to be done at this time of year. It's peas and chard today. Although I forgot the peas in the house, I'll have to go back and get them. What I wanted to show you was my list of things that I'm sowing. This is all of my vegetables. They are on an app called Veggie Garden. It's a free app. I don't know if it's still available, but I have it on my phone and it's been there for a long time. But what I like about it is I can pick what vegetables I grow, and then you can sort them by, it has several sort options. So you sort by name, sort by seed sowing time, harvesting time, light needs, soil depletion, and root depth. And then you can actually, I do mine, I sort it by seed time, and then I can print this off, and that's what tells me approximately when to sow things. So I've got a few things that I've already done, like my peppers and my cucumbers and lettuces and tomatoes. Broad beans are already done. So the next few things that get done, sorry, it's cold. The next few things that get done are Swiss chard and peas. So that's what we'll be doing today. I don't have a lot to show you because there's not really anything that's changed from the last time I showed you. But I did want to say a huge thank you to everybody for joining the channel and commenting. Always such lovely comments, barring one I got last year that threw me right off. But yeah, everybody's been really nice and supportive, and that's totally appreciated. I hope you enjoy the videos, and if there's anything you want to see or you want to know, just let me know in the comments, and I will reply to you as quickly as I can. Again, it's Saturday, March the 9th. It's 4 degrees. Have a beautiful day wherever you are, and happy gardening. I guess I should show you what shards that I am doing. So I'm doing, even though it shows as red, I'm doing lucullus. It's fine quality light green, deeply savoyed leaves on thick white long smooth stems. Cut regularly, this chard will bear and remain its prime color over a long period. Matures in 60 days. And the other one I'm doing is this one's funny. It says a Vessi exclusive, which I'm sure I've seen other people do it. It's called Kaleidoscope, but basically it's just rainbow chard. And it's excellent range of flavors and colors, from orange, pink, yellow to softer greens, whites, and bold reds. Heavy producer, but it doesn't say how long it takes, but I'm assuming it's 60 days as well. So those are the two I'm doing, Kaleidoscope and lucullus. And we'll do a tray of those today. Maybe. Might do, well, I might do a half a tray today and then a half a tray in 2 weeks. We'll see. Bye.